Yeah. Even Superman was jamming out.
Exactly, Juancho. And that's what I'm saying. See, Sauron had the ring for about 1,850 years, give or take. Isildur had it for 2 to 5 if you're being loose with the canon. It was in the river for like almost 3,000 years, bro. Bilbo and Frodo only had the bitch for combined 77 years. All I'm saying, the river was the real Lord of the Rings the whole time.
100%.
Wait. That journey took 770 years?
No. That's how long each of them kept the ring.
Yep.
Bilbo had it 17, and
combined.
Frodo had
everyone
it
outside the river had it 70 years. The river had it 3,000.
Uh huh.
How many years? But that trip for Frodo was years, wasn't it?
It took about a year.
About a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Come on, you can't walk the league. They call those leagues, my man.
Okay.
Leagues.
Yeah.
Okay. But we're here to talk about another league, the Justice Gang, if you will. But we are here to talk about the gun that don't jam.
The gun that don't miss.
What's that music coming from?
I'm not hearing any music.
Not tripping.
For me.
I turn off my theme music when I sit down in my head.
Oh, there was something. I think somebody cut it down or something.
You must be hearing that Superman trumpet.
Nah, it's like some ambient like. Oh, hold on. I think it was my
you?
phone.
Okay.
I was like, "Where's this?"
I was about to say.
music?
I'm sitting here like I want to eventually get there because some podcasts that I listen to, they have like a undertone of like thing or whatever. But I was
like, Saint, what you doing? Like, bro,
I ain't played with it yet, though. I ain't played with
it.
But we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it the Wonder Tone.
Yeah, the Wonder Tone.
The Wonder Tone. Okay, I like that.
We are here to talk about Superman.
I'm good with naming conventions.
But first, Super Shot.
Super Shot.
Salute.
Montclair State, Dad.
Yeah.
My oldest doesn't approve of me, but it's all right. She got me this.
Was the oldest one playing Matador earlier?
Oh yeah.
Man,
100%.
That's why I'm surprised you didn't throw that cup at her ass.
Yeah. She was. You know what she said?
What?
She said the one that stole her heart on Superman was Jimmy. Jimmy, she hot for Jimmy. My oldest, she loved Jimmy.
Jimmy was pulling like a fucking.
I love him though, because he was pulling them. You saw him at the office.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, bro. Yes.
And the Lois is like, I don't know how you do it.
It's that nerd swag, man. It's that nerd
And the
swag.
thing is, my oldest in college. I don't know what young people think about, but when she saw Jimmy do the hair flip, I think that's what got her.
It's the audacity, man.
Jimmy was sweating his awkwardness that got her. Gen Z different.
Oh yeah.
Yo, Jimmy.
She didn't even like Kal-El. She was like, I don't need muscles. You don't got to be 6'4". You just got to be Jimmy with a camera. Talk to me like Jimmy. That's what she said.
That's what they like. Accessibility. You don't need to be Henry Cavill. You just need to be there. You need to be accessible. You need to be reachable. So, and you need to take good pics when they ask for it. That too.
That's it.
Women love a man who could take a good selfie.
A good selfie. She needs Jimmy for the camera.
Jimmy gonna get your good side. That's all I'm saying.
I think
Montclair State, Dad, y'all.
I think we all good when we
catch her. She a sophomore. She love her some Jimmy, y'all. She an art kid too.
There you go. So she love the artistic types. Yeah, see, See, I want to think about it. That's what got to get her. You're all of a sudden Jimmy Olsen
You better not bench press.
Want to take a few pictures for his portfolio? Get out of here!
You better not bench press a truck. You better tell a joke,
right?
There's only one real way to start off the talk about the Superman movie. If you have eyes and a brain and you went and saw the movie,
you got to look up.
It's amazing.
Yo,
the movie is absolutely amazing.
We'll be taking no notes about this. We'll be having no discussions. The movie was amazing.
It was fantastic. And you know who stole the show on the DL? Mr. Triffy.
Yep. I was just terrific all day.
One need to understand
about Triffy before. We know we had offline. We had a
conversation
about Triffy.
I will say this wholeheartedly, James Gunn. If you're listening, I know you might be because you like to be on the internet, you little troll. I'll fuck with that. But if you're listening, fire the motherfuckers cutting your trailers because they don't know how to tell a story. There is an art form. Trust me when I say this. There is an art form to a trailer. If you don't believe me, go ask about Michael Kohler. Go ask about Toonami. Okay? There is an art form to that kind of stuff. All right? And that what you put, not what you put out, but what they put out under your name, that caused a lot of static. Granted, there was also that dude on the red carpet that was from I remember him from The Acolyte, but he is always stirring up stuff.
Who you talking about? Sean Gunn?
No, it's not a gun. This dude is like a legit like journalist or whatever.
The Variety guy?
Yeah, he's always doing that. But fuck
the guy in the white, the guy in the white jacket.
I don't remember what he was wearing. The dude with the super like raspy, ugly voice.
I don't think I've seen any red carpet interviews yet or anything like that.
But despite the hornet's nest that people try to stir around the movie, it was artfully done.
It was still better than 98% of what we expected. And I honestly had hope for the movie. I was rooting for the movie to go somewhere.
I don't know. I don't know what I expected, but it blew everything that again, I've said this multiple times. That both of you guys have heard me say it. I am not I wasn't a Superman fan. Not my hero. He got his moments. I'm a Superman fan now.
Yeah, because
and that's what that should do. I walked into a movie about a superhero that I don't really follow, I know of, and I walked out of there wanting to know as much as about that character as possible.
And what kills me about this is James Gunn. I keep saying he like I was hopeful for it, and I'm not using that word willy-nilly. Like I mean that. They brought back hope to Superman. One of the coolest things about Zack Snyder's Superman was the fact that he looked the part. And we had an actor who was legit down with the comics, bro. Like he is a fucking nerd to his core.
Cavill.
He said he would stop playing Superman to go be a Jedi, though.
Yeah, which I'm cool with. Do you know how they found him? He almost missed the call for being Superman because he was playing fucking Warcraft.
Did you also know that
Warhammer? He might have been playing Warhammer.
He was in he was in the newest fucking Twisters movie. A small fucking part. He played like the movie's like asshole's personal assistant.
And they called him Superman in the movie, by the way.
The guy was like they called him Clark Kent in the movie as a joke.
That's crazy. But yes, that was one of the
very
coolest
meta.
things. That was one of the coolest things about Zack Snyder's universe. The problem was I had said, even though I'm a fan of the movie itself, I had a lot of problems with it because they tried to rush the arc of Superman. They tried to make him too serious, too quick. They tried to fit that dark tone
from the trailers.
Well, no, I'm talking about the Man of Steel.
He looked like absolute Superman. The way they was rocking.
Yeah, they tried to go way too serious.
I like Cavill's suit.
Yeah, everything visually, everything was good. It was the storytelling because they weren't trying to tell the Superman story. They were trying to tell an advanced Superman story. James Gunn took it back to the fucking drawing board, gave us exactly the essence of Superman. It may not have been as tight as, you know, hyper nerds would have wanted it. You know what I'm saying? I can sit here and name a couple inconsistencies. The problem is it did the fucking job and did it well. Because like I said, it brought back that H word, hope. You felt hope. You felt hopeful when you saw Superman gaze off into the distance. You felt something stir in your heart when you saw him pull he saved the cat and the squirrel.
The squirrel.
And bro, when he was talking to the kids, like you felt he felt like a kid. He would get down to their level. Cavill, even though he was a great Superman, the way they wrote his Superman, he was always just above everybody.
You know the problem with Cavill's Superman? The biggest problem with him is that that Superman was Cavill's own take. And I'm going to tell you that because I've studied that Superman.
Does Snyder let his actors feel their own character?
Sometimes, yeah.
He took liberties with Superman. Batfleck was just a bad Warner Brothers decision. What happened there with him was just bad, like the joke telling and all of that. But I don't want to.
That was weird.
I don't want to get too far into
Bruce Wayne tells jokes, not Batman.
Yeah, it's exactly. And Batman.
That was a statement and a question because I sort of knew. I've seen Playboy Bruce Wayne tell a couple jokes and make some girls laugh. Batman is punching you in the face.
The problem.
I think he makes jokes, right?
He's quipping all the
time. He's different. He quips like Spider-Man. But the thing is, I want you guys to understand something. I'm intimately familiar with Superman and Batman, and they're two sides of the same coin. Batman is Batman pretending to be Bruce Wayne. Superman is Superman pretending to be Clark Kent. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When he's Clark Kent, he's pretending. He is Superman. Yeah. And the thing is, James Gunn allows you through the book as well as in the movie because it's just magical. Cavill, for example, there was no delineation between, his Superman and his Clark. They were both suffering.
Uh-huh.
If you look at Cavill was an outsider. He was the brooding mess. He looked like the way Batman might look.
Yeah, but that's also down to Zack Snyder's version of the universe and a bunch of reshoots too, because he was trying to tell multiple stories at the same time. And
Snyder was,
and near the end, finally solidified on something, but it was botched from the beginning. Yeah, so that's the biggest thing.
The last Snyder movie, right?
Yes,
the Snyder cut. The Snyder cut was wonderful if they would have let all that come into fruition, but it was so dead.
Flash?
No, of Batman v
Justice
Superman.
League. Yeah, the whole Snyder cut.
Okay, real quick. Explain. So I hear people tell me that the theatrical release of Batman versus Superman versus the Snyder cut is completely different.
Because they took out a lot of stuff he was doing, and also recontextualizes certain things. Because I don't know.
Ends up at the same place.
Yeah.
The other way.
But his version was better. But it's also like 4 hours, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was very long. Yeah. The thing also is that Snyder has a penchant for wanton destruction that I was able to appreciate in Man of Steel, just not in anything else. I understand him finding Zod, but Superman is ultimately somebody that protects people. He wouldn't just be destroying power plants.
Yeah, the only place that would work is in that level of destruction. The only place that would work is in the Snyderverse if we had a bunch of Kryptonians fighting in Metropolis.
Hence Zod.
But wouldn't Clark try to take it out of there?
He would.
Superman try to move it?
He would. But that's not what Snyder wanted him to do. They wanted to have the big battle.
And that's
because of the whole terraforming thing. They wanted to have that main set piece. Because you remember the scene with when he's underneath the fucking terraform and he stands up and shit, like that triumphant moment. They needed set pieces like that. And Metropolis is a huge ass set piece. And it's
the biggest city in America in their universe.
Crazy with the CGI for that. So, but enough about that. Like, that's all well and good. But we here to talk about Mr. Gunn.
We need a measure. We need a measuring stick to know what we gonna beat Man of Steel with. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we're doing here. That's all. That's all.
Sure.
Wonder we're just gonna beat it down with the gun. That's all.
Pistol whip it.
Pistol whip 45 minutes.
Yeah, because to be honest, Henry Cavill's a 6'1" guy, and we saw him look great in that suit. My man was 6'4". You understand me? 6'4" Superman. That's different. In order to create a Batman to stand next to that guy, and Batman and Superman the same size.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fantastic. They're gonna have to get somebody with great acting chops that understands the character. I think that this DCU is going to be a passion project and an anti-Disney company, like
I
sort of thing.
Hope so, bro. I hope so, because they made a serious statement with this. They
fired Gunn. They fired the Gunn.
I will say
Marvel did after Thor.
They fired Gunn after
that was Tahiti, right?
After
that
part
was
2.
Taika Waititi.
The last movie he made was Guardians of the Galaxy 3, I believe, and he was fired. There was the last movie he had on contract.
Why did they fire them?
Something he said. It was I forget, but it was something stupid. They fired James Gunn over, and obviously it was stupid because Warner Brothers picked him right up. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he was getting canceled or something like that.
Disney has a habit of doing that, though. They fire people for wrong think, so to speak. If you don't support what they support, then they'll get rid of you.
Yo, give me a second, y'all. I'm gonna give me another drink. But
it's James Gunn was fired from Guardians of the Galaxy as offensive tweets.
There you go. Stupid reason.
I don't know what his tweets were. I just know he was fired. I didn't hear exactly what he did.
It was a stupid reason. I think that tweets should merit a conversation, not a firing. And I think that it was public opinion that got him axed. It had nothing to do with
probably
something real.
They were probably getting tired of him too. I noticed that Disney will get rid of motherfuckers who don't toe the line really quickly. Like if in-house, if you're not doing exactly what they want you to do, then that's usually when they'll get rid of you.
Yeah.
So
damn, that was 2018. So what does he do in between that?
I don't even know. Probably just researching.
Yeah. Man, let's see. Let's see. Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Well, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 was 2023. Then Superman. He's got Supergirl. Coyote versus Acme is actually coming out.
Oh, he's bringing back Whimsy. Let's go.
I want to say that movie's been trying to get put out for a little bit. 2022. Yeah. Warner Brothers initially shelved Coyote versus Acme in November 2023 to obtain a tax write-off, but later reversed his decision, allowed the filmmakers to see other distributors.
Huh.
That's crazy they can do that shit. That's absolutely crazy.
Disney has a if y'all don't know nothing about the Dominican Republic, they make Rugal, Doble Reserva. Doble Reserva.
That's your rum of choice?
I love Dominican rum. It's smooth. You know, you can talk on it. It pours like a dream, goes down like fire.
He said you can talk on it. If I don't know what that fucking means. Okay.
This motherfucker.
All right.
Never let you up, never let you down.
So we're sort of a spoiler cast. I mean, actually, we are a spoiler cast. We talk about pretty much everything we expect you to have seen. But I feel like in the sense of wanting you to be able to enjoy it, I think
we can criticize the movie or critique it. I would like to say we can talk.
I don't got any real criticisms except for crypto for the most part. Being
Wait,
in
are
the
you
way.
saying we not spoiling it?
Yeah, we can still. We're just gonna we do what we're gonna do.
We could talk about tenor. I think we could talk about
Man,
tenor,
fuck that.
tone.
If you watch the podcast, then you hear our opinions on the movie.
Well, all right. So fuck it. Let's broach the subject. I got fucking tired of the fact that I know very well how the fuck Kara is supposed to be introduced, and I didn't appreciate that the way she was introduced in the movie.
I chose not to speak on that because
I'm gonna speak on it.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm tired of being the only angry nerd. I'm tired of being the only one to see shit, and then everybody's like, and then it comes out to be true. So I'm gonna just let it go. Y'all have it. Millie Alcott, let's go.
I think casting's perfect.
I just started the fire because I'm gonna go blow that up. I'm going to tell you right now, if they don't fix the way Kara is introduced, not even fix it. I trust James Gunn. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say him burn him.
Well, so I would assume that they go back to her introduction in her movie. She's in Clark's movie. She's been established.
Yeah, she's been a thing for a while.
And
they're doing it in Ramirez.
And Gunn has already said that in the Batman movie, Batman already knows who Superman is, and he sees him as a threat. So Batman's already been keeping tie on it. Let's soon for the movie time 3 years. Superman's been Superman 3 years. Ain't no way Batman didn't hear about somebody flying around in a fucking cape in fucking Metropolis, down, across the bridge.
All right, real quick then. How long Batman been Batman? If Superman been Superman in the book for 3 years, because and the movie starts.
Batman was a superhero before Superman came along.
That's my thing. Superman
see.
Has been around before. Yeah.
Well, Batman's been around before, right?
Yeah. Batman's been around. So, but the thing is,
canonically, I don't know. I don't think publication wise. I think Superman was the first. But
yeah. We're talking about canon.
In universe. Yeah, in universe.
We're talking canon.
Yeah.
But check this out, Wonder. I'll pose you this. Because you and I both know about like Kara has her misadventures before coming to Earth. We know it. So that's what they have to show. But what is this? Like, I'm gonna say it first online. I'm glad we live. How about that Kara's post-credit scenes introduce Bruce?
That would have been nice. That would have been,
because remember, she's gonna mess with Lobo. She's gonna be doing the intergalactic, adventuring thing on the way to Earth.
So you think in her movie she's gonna crash land, and then Bruce gonna find her like in canon and like let Superman know?
I think that's what's gonna happen, bro. They're gonna just finagle that somehow, and I would fucking fall in love with that old man, James Gunn, if he did.
So, all right, if Superman was, canonically, there's only been the only time that Batman has been a superhero longer than Superman is in the DCEU, but canonically in the comics, Superman has been a hero a year longer than Batman. So we're Superman year 3, Batman year 2. But that still doesn't mean Batman is not fucking keeping tabs on Superman and Metropolis.
I still love that line from Justice League Frontier, which also Saint put that on the list.
Justice League Frontier. Okay.
Good night, love.
Batman drops his cold ass line. That's the 50s flavored Justice League too. It's nice. But Batman drops his cold ass line on Martian Manhunter because they're sitting there talking, and as Batman leaves, he's like, I've got a $70,000 sliver of green rock for the one in Metropolis. All I need for you is a penny for a book of matches. And he fucking lets him know in one sentence that he knows he's an alien. I know your weakness, and I know about the one in Metropolis too. Watch your step. We cool right now. And then refuses to elaborate, leaves.
And he says that to John Jones. What's interesting is that John Jones is the most dangerous member of the Justice League.
Yeah, he is.
The Martian Man.
Martian Man.
Yeah,
he's the most dangerous.
I don't know too much about him.
The two powers that he has that most people can't get around in the Justice League are his psychic ability and his ability to fucking phase through objects.
He can pull Superman's heart out.
Like he is stupid strong.
He
Not to
could
mention, like,
literally pull Superman's heart out.
not to
Superman
mention
wouldn't
the
be able to do
actual
nothing.
strength he has, and
He could
and the
possess
shapeshifting
Superman.
abilities.
Okay.
He could possess Superman.
But he's
pull
afraid
his
of
heart out.
fire or vulnerable to fire or afraid.
Yeah,
of
he's
fire.
vulnerable to fire, and that's a fucking failsafe put in by the Guardians of Oa, because at one point the Martians were fucking terrifying, and they were like
Yeah.
they were
Guardians
evil.
of
as shit.
Oa. Why is that Green Lanterns?
Yep.
Yeah.
The Green Lanterns put a they nerfed a species.
Yeah, they were, bro.
Okay.
Bro, the Martians were fucking horrible, bro. Like
Especially the white Martians.
bro.
The white
What?
Martians?
Yeah,
You ain't
White
never seen the white
Martians?
Martians? Yeah, they the worst.
Okay, hold on. Y'all know
This
I
ain't
like
even
to
a
do
race. This is a racial thing with Martians, y'all. This ain't.
yeah.
This
We
ain't
not being racist, yo. We not being racist. This is literally canon.
Yeah, but
if
you
I'm
ain't
not
seen the white
mistaken-
Martians, bro. You see a white Martian, you get off the road.
Isn't Megan Moore's a white Martian?
I don't want to say that for sure. I know that the white Martian is significantly stronger than the green Martians pound for pound.
Whoa.
Yeah, them motherfuckers were. Yeah,
Okay. That does
Yeah.
not look like the friendly neighborhood Martian Manhunter.
no,
That I'm
no,
used to.
that is not. That's what I'm saying. And
Yeah,
before they got nerfed, there was almost like a joining of the groups, I want to say. But yeah, they were rough. And the Guardians like, okay, we got to do something about that.
Yeah,
And
yeah, Grant Morrison.
basically made a ancestral fear of fire to keep them from, because fire helped them reproduce. That's what it was.
What?
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
The white Martians?
no,
all
the
Martians.
Martians.
No, green Martians. Yeah, dog. Like them white Martians was like the Martian Manhunters people. They all got the same like abilities type, but they ain't really fighters, not like that. Martian Manhunter is a monster amongst them.
Damn.
My favorite
Going.
moment of Martian Manhunter was in the Justice League when he was fighting Etrigan, and Etrigan had him pinned, and fucking Martian Manhunter looked to the side, grabbed the brick, and said, "Stand aside, demon," and then just whacked him in the face, in the side of the head with the brick, just cold cocked his ass. It was the funniest fucking thing ever. Just stand aside, demon. But anyway, bringing it back around to Superman.
Yeah. Go ahead, Wonder. My bad, brother. I'm thinking fast because we were talking about Martian Manhunter. And it got me thinking because James Gunn gave Superman some relativity in the way he made him like vulnerable in such a way, because you have to hit him hard enough to make him bleed. Superman just don't bleed. And if you saw him, how they explained that first scene when he's bleeding and he's sitting there whistling for Crypto, he just got his ass whooped.
Yeah, he lost, and was it 3 minutes ago he lost his first fight or some shit like that.
Yeah,
he got his ass whooped by
I have to say this on record right now. The last time we talked about Superman, I said they should give it just a little bit of intro. It takes virtually no time to give us a little bit of intro, give us a little bit of a synopsis, maybe some pictures, and motherfucker, what did they do? They gave us a synopsis in the beginning and then gave us the pictures at the end. And I was like, James Gunn, you're a fucking genius. You are a fucking genius, because that literally is all the set piece we need. People get so scared when they hear origin stories because they assume you're going to take forever. If you know how to write, these things do not take forever. They don't take up 20 minutes. They don't take up a minute. Like, I hate to be that guy, but like, anime does this shit all the time. Like, yeah, we know plenty of anime with like a bad habit of flashbacks and stuff like that. But at the same time, how many times have you been watching an anime and you get flashes of this person's like mysterious fucking past or whatever, or some shit like that? You can use the same kind of trope with a backstory. And literally that's what James Gunn did.
We can all agree that we've had our own like opinions about the difference in Western storytelling. But yeah, you're right. You're right. They did open up with the 3 centuries, the 300 years, the 30 years, and the 3 years, and he just lost his first fight 3 minutes ago.
Yep. 30 years ago, alien crash, a baby crash
Yeah,
landed on
because
the planet.
he's been active for 3 years. He lost his first fight. They pretty much showed you he's 33 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They
And
they, they set the tone right there.
I loved that from the start. Also, I loved the fact that once again, fire your trailer cutters, but I love the fact that they justified him being so emotionally off balance for most of the movie. I love that because from the get-go he's on the back foot.
That pissed you off in that the trailer showed it.
Yeah, because once again, you speak with a trailer. You're telling something with a trailer. And if the first
And the trailer told me he was emotional.
Yeah, the trailer. Yeah, like unwieldly emotional. My biggest thing was in the trailer, and I said this on the last podcast, is the way you cut it. The first thing you do is not show you that because that sets a tone, that sets an emotion. The first thing you do
But
is
that
show.
was a tone for the majority of the movie that he was emotional throughout. So they set the right tone from the trailer.
You know, I think that it was misleading. A lot of the trailer was misleading because it makes him look like a petulant person. If
It did.
like if you ignore what you saw in the movie and you just take a clip of him kicking the door in and flipping the table, it looked like Cavill.
Yeah, like a tantrum. But yeah, I love that. Also, gotta say, I love the chess that Lex was playing. We'll get into that later, but like I like
3,
this
5, C8.
Yeah, I love that. Also, I'm gonna go ahead and set this tone right now. This might be my favorite Lois Lane since Dana Delaney.
I love her.
And as much as I love Terry Hatcher, and she will be my live action Lois for a long time.
Terry Hatcher was Dean Cain, Lois?
Dean Cain.
Okay.
I gotta move her out of number 2 spot. Dana Delaney will always be number 1, but Terry Hatcher, she got moved to number 3 because my girl in this new movie.
Bro, listen. What's the name of the only Lois I've seen ever die on screen? What's her name? Yeah, I feel like an idiot not knowing her name.
Wait, which one?
Ain't no Lois ever die like that. You ain't never seen Lois die like that.
Wait, you talking about Christopher
Reeves Lois.
Oh,
this is like she number 1 and number 2 to me. Because you ain't never seen Lois die, bro. The way she acted out that scene, I was a minor watching her suffocate in a car.
I never rate those movies because that's too much of a classic. That's a different time period,
brother. It's like a Cadillac, bro. Bro, there's a scene, and we maybe one day we'll watch it. We'll stream that with our viewers.
That's what I'm telling you. He turns back. He runs around the
he turns back time.
The planet. He turns the planet around backwards to run back time so he can save her. Like, bro, Christopher Reeve Superman was
he was elite.
Shit.
He was elite.
That's also one of the last times before James Gunn that we actually believed in Superman. Let's be honest.
I don't want to spoil the whole show, but there's another. I guess I could.
Ain't nobody murder Lois like they murdered her on television like that, yo. That's why my and she was more like this Lois too. Like she was always trying to press a journalistic issue.
There are 3 Lois die stories that will forever be elite. I think they're the only ones, and that is obviously first is Christopher Reeves. Then we have Kingdom Come, and then later on we have the Injustice universe.
Yeah, but on screen, fam.
But I have to say, out of the rest of them, the Christopher Reeves and Kingdom Come will always be the best.
How's she going Kingdom Come? I read that book like 10 years ago.
She gets killed in Kingdom Come by nuclear blast, I believe.
Okay.
Magog is the superhero there.
Okay.
Or the super villain technically.
I'll let you finish.
But no, I'm just saying, Saint, like you don't know about this, man. You gotta relax for a second, bro. Like, yo,
I had this question about all the ways Superman has died. Is it just the once?
The death of Superman is always synonymous with a kryptonite bullet or doomsday.
I think he's died twice. I want to say. I remember
Was one
hearing
the
about the second
kryptonite
one.
bullet?
Yeah, but the first one was Doomsday.
Okay. And that's just bad. Watching Superman's bones break, that's just bad.
Yeah, I ever plan to watch
Sorry,
Lois?
My bad. It was just like in Injustice. The Kingdom Come Lois did die by Joker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Bet.
I thought she was in the nuclear blast in Kansas. But that was Captain Atom that blew up in Kansas, fucked up the breadbasket.
And you guys plan to watch
Thank you for that clarification. It's been a long time. Yeah. Yo, get that on audio. Get Kingdom Come on audio, bro.
Okay. Please. Oh my gosh.
But any of you guys plan to watch Superman and Lois?
I haven't watched it yet, but if you want to, if you'll watch it with me, if you watch it with me, I'll do it. Got the time for that.
Isn't Superman Lois the CW universe?
Yeah, it's over now.
Yeah, it's over though.
I kind of spoiled it for myself doing this research, so probably not. I was going to spoil it for y'all too.
Oh, okay.
I'll watch it because I'm a fan of the Supergirl.
You know what? Actually, this doesn't matter in the grand scheme of anything from the start. This is all right. So at the very end, like the show's finale is over. And obviously doesn't mean anything to the rest of what happens prior to them trying to close it out. Lois dies of cancer, and then Superman dies of a heart attack.
What?
Okay. That's interesting.
Yeah,
it's a TV show, man. I think it's interesting. I wouldn't subscribe to that type of ending, but
that you know what, viewers? I'm gonna go ahead and say what we're all thinking here. That's fucking stupid.
I can't.
Like y'all like.
See, one day for the kids. One day for the kids.
I'm not. I'm really not.
He said that's
heart attack seems weird to me. Seems very weird to me.
It seems like a Goku analog.
But I digress.
Yeah,
The Gun. James Gunn.
His Lois is one of the best Loises. Me and Wanda agree. Again, my Lois died in the car.
Superman and Lois is the best Lois?
No. She's one of the great. She's a great Lois. I think that she holds
James
Gunn Lois.
Oh yeah,
Lois is great.
Yes,
she LeBron James and Lois.
Yeah,
MJ died in the car.
Got jobs for a while.
Yeah.
All of them got jobs for a while.
James Gunn doing a spinoff of Terrific.
Yep.
Oh, bro.
He's talking about in TV show.
So, okay, here's my thing real quick about the side characters.
Or in talks of.
And Jimmy.
Allegedly. We got to say allegedly before you guys come after us.
As much as I like the movie as a whole, really, I only cared for Mr. Terrific as far as the side and Guy Gardner because it's Nathan Fillion. I wish they would have given Nathan Fillion the workout treatment because I wanted to see Guy Gardner in all his glory. I didn't want to see Dad by Guy Gardner, but I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad.
I thought that was cool. I thought the middle fingers were cool as shit.
Yeah, the fucking middle. Yeah, but I want to see buff Guy Gardner. But I get it. If he's not up to it, I get it. He's still a great actor. I'll be honest. Isabella Merced did a great job as Hawk Girl. I just didn't care. Like she didn't make an impression on me.
She didn't have a real arc. We all know that. Like she was the member of, and I'm hoping that Hawkman becomes prevalent.
I hope they
enough.
leave him out. Is he slated to be a thing?
He has to be.
But he has to be.
No,
that's her. No. That's her beloved.
Yeah, he does.
No,
he absolutely has to be.
He's the betrothed.
You got to understand. So we all know. Let's just be completely honest. Why Hawk Girl is there? Out of all the fucking other superheroes that they could have chose, they're going to invest in that character.
Yeah, because
that means Hawkeye.
Because she's because she's an immortal.
Well, not necessarily.
That's the story they're going to play. I just meant
the problem is Hawkman is not in all of Hawk Girl stories. There's a long swath of comics where he's nowhere to be found or he's in another team.
And they're doing their own thing, yes, but they're going to.
But they're members of the Justice League together at the same time. So Yeah.
Wait, is it Justice Gang
No.
just for this movie, just to be funny?
Yeah.
Just, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
just to be
okay,
funny.
Okay.
Yeah, Hawkman is not a founding member of the Justice League.
Not a founding member. I'll correct myself. Not a founding member, but he is a member of the Justice League.
Yeah.
Like they fight side by side. Like even in the CW series, you see them and they kind of allude to their stories. Like, you know, they've been getting killed and resurrected, and they're supposed to be betrothed. I'm not saying that because ultimately,
I would
Wonder's
assume that
See,
they're preparing.
There's a couple of
character.
storylines, and I don't remember if it's the true one or not. You might want to look it up for me. There was a point in time where it was that Hawkman, Carter Hall, was under the delusion that that they were lovers.
Okay, yeah.
Because he was influenced by the Egyptian stuff or whatever, but she's just straight from Thanagar.
No, 100. But in order to create the universe that this is drawing inspiration from is All-Star Superman. This is prior to New 52.
Yeah, which I'm happy about. I'm real happy.
So
about.
am I. That's like saying somebody's making a third edition game in D&D.
Yeah,
that's like
oh man, look.
You know what I mean?
Open
like that's
the floodgates of heaven.
You feel me, Wonder? You feel me, Wonder? You feel me? That shit gets me right here with it, right here.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I start touching myself to it. All right, never mind.
I didn't mind. So
I didn't mind her. I just didn't care. That's all.
She was inconsequential.
Mr. Terrific was my dude. I like the Hawkgirl character. I just felt like the Screech was overplayed,
bro. I hated it. I was like, why y'all do
I
didn't hate it, but it completely threw everything off when it happened.
But doesn't she have like a sonic power though? Doesn't she have like a screech?
That's Black Canary. No, she is.
No,
she can fly and
Let's
she uses that mace.
And she has that mace. Okay. No, because I was wondering because I've heard of her having a screech.
Strength, durability, endurance, ability to fly using her metal wings, enhanced senses, vision and hearing can be used as weapons, hand-to-hand combat. Okay.
No screech.
No, that's you're thinking of Black Canary.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No, I'm just making sure, man. Just making sure.
No, it was just so while it was like, okay, I get that first screech, hey, here I come. Yeah. She didn't move without that screech.
Bro, she was
I enjoyed her more outside of that, just the chatting and bullshitting with the Justice Gang. I thought those parts were cool. The screech was a lot.
Also, this is a small nitpick, but Hawkgirl ain't a small girl, man. Like I said, no hate that. Yeah.
But we all know, man. I've complained about like tiny Wonder Woman in Snyderverse.
That
you know what I'm saying?
Look, I rooted for Gal Gadot because I liked the first movie because she
the headshot.
Everyone says that first movie is good, but then it just downhill after that.
And I'll tell you why. The reason it works is because unfortunately Gal Gadot can't act, but the director and the writers knew this. They just needed somebody pretty. They married her to the fish out of water aspect of Wonder Woman's story. And that's why it worked. Because she was just a talking head. Because what else are you going to do? She's new to man's world. She's new to all of this. She's experiencing a lot of this for the first time. So it's cool that she acts a little wooden because how would you feel? Like how would a superhero feel or whatever? And who cares anyway? She's literally, she looks perfect. So it all.
Snyder do her movies too?
I think that was Patty Jenkins.
Okay. But it was still under the direction of Snyder.
Yeah, it was under that umbrella. But once 1987 hit, people 1984, they needed her to like get more range, and she does not have that. She's never had that. If you actually look at her career, she's never had to actually act in anything. There are compilations online making fun of her inability to act.
I think that they have a hard time putting her in things where her particular accent shines. Like
it's not the accent because Isabella Rossellini does it. Isabella Rossellini does it. The chick from Blacklist does it. It's the fact that she just cannot act. She is pretty. She is a model, And God bless her heart's in the right place, but she cannot act. And that's not my opinion. That's objectively from.
I can't think of can't think of anything I saw her and that just like
Yeah.
Let's see.
And every actor has that role, even if they're supporting characters. Every actor has a role where they just fucking shine.
Well, while Saint looking at that, I'll tell you this: the Wonder
I like
Woman
their
movie,
Fast and Furious.
Listen, I got an opinion on her Fast and Furious, bro. Because Wanda said it some time ago. Man, they did that butt shot while she walking in that bikini, and that shit was laughable to every black man in America.
Bro. Bro. You're gonna get into that. I ain't gonna clown on the fifth guy. I'm going off of her merit to acting. But
no, I'm just saying they try to sell something that wasn't there, bro. Like smoking mirrors. Like, what you doing to me, man? You know, I saw the thong song video, you know.
I think my first experience with her had to be Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious.
Because, I don't think she was in Date Night, which I remember seeing, but I don't remember her in it.
1 second, boys.
Exactly. Because her appearances are wooden and mostly forgettable unless she's the star.
Who was she in Date Night? Damn, there's so many people. She's not even listed. I can't stand when they do that. Oh, she was Natalia.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
But what we're saying, what we're talking about?
We were talking about like side characters.
Oh, so side characters being what they were.
Metamorpho.
Ooh.
I
fucking honorable mention for fucking Metamorpho. I don't know what I expected from that character when I first saw him, but the more he was on screen, I was like, wow.
It was neat.
And his powers are cool as shit.
I didn't like the fact that they made him kind of like so awkward.
Is he not?
But no, he's an ex-military dude, or he's a military dude that they experimented on. But I didn't mind. I didn't mind the artistic license with that. Because I'm interested to see the story they give. Because all we got was him in the prison. We don't know his backstory yet. We don't know anything yet. So I'm willing to give James Gunn that bit of leeway. Because
they get out of that dimension, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming that dimension is going to be fucking fantastic. It's going to be commandeered by the United States
government. Did it not get sucked up by that black hole?
No, it's still.
Oh no, it just had the black hole in it.
Yeah,
that they just casually fucking walk by all the time. That shit's crazy.
And I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, Rick Flag and all. I'm telling you, bro, Waller and Eiling on the same fucking panel together. Y'all don't y'all who don't watch the read fuck comes like that. Y'all better watch the fuck out. They mentioned Maxwell Lord. They have mentioned fucking Rick Flag.
Rick Flag is Sofia Vergara's ex.
Yeah.
I love it.
They brought the Peacemaker on there. That was fucking hilarious. That little news spot with the Peacemaker, that was fucking gold.
You know a guy like that.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking hear him. My one quip is that I did not like that they didn't clarify that is not what Jor-El and them sent Kal-El to Earth for. I don't like that.
Luther said it wasn't fake,
but he was obviously lying though.
Was he?
That's what I'm saying.
The guy pretty much said, "Oh, that was cool. You faking that," and he was like, "That wasn't fake." And so I want to see it again.
Triffic said that. Triffic was like, "Yo, I know these type of dudes that wouldn't fake something like that. You can't fake something like that."
Yeah, but that was terrific going off of the info that like everybody was above board when it first happened because it was just breaking news.
Yeah, you know what, Wonder? I think I know where you're going with this, and you're saying that James Gunn might have pulled the wool under us.
Yeah.
All right.
I want to know the rest of the story with that because they can't just leave that hanging. Because that is a big part of Superman's story. Like, to be fair,
I didn't want to necessarily question that part, without trying to make sure that I knew that James Gunn was just taking creative license.
That's fair too.
You're right. Because I, when I saw that, I was like, I don't like that his parents were telling this man to be a what's Invincible's dad from? Where's he?
Viltrumite.
Yeah, he's pretty much saying that Kryptonians the Viltrumites.
Yeah, and that's literally not what the Kryptonians were at all. Like the only reason Zod wanted to take over because that's the planet that had another Kryptonian on it. And like it was close. Like that wasn't his original plan.
That was Vegeta and Nappa coming to see Goku.
Exactly, bro. Like I hope that we get.
I got my brother over there, Raditz.
I hope that we get Mongul in Supergirl's movie.
What kind of character is Mongul? Let me see.
Mongul is the leader of Warworld.
Yeah.
And a motherfucker. That ugly ass purple suit he had on.
Well, I love
nasty ass sallow yellow skin.
I'm itching for Kara's arc because she's much more fun of a character than Superman. Supergirl is so much more fun. She gets drunk. She likes to have fun. She parties.
Does she do that in the comics too?
Yes. Okay. She's like Thor. Like she parties. She has like multiple lovers. She has fun. Has friends. She breaks her fucking phone because she doesn't know how to control her strength. But when she gets under Superman's tutelage, he's one that teaches her how to hold back, how to chill with how strong she is.
With Lex's history of cloning Superman already up to date, I would love to see the Galatea arc.
That's her clone?
Yeah. Because the problem between Galatea and Supergirl is they're cyclically linked. So even though Supergirl didn't know about her, Galatea was getting flashes.
Well, I've seen her before, so I didn't know. Yeah. Okay.
Galatea was getting flashes of Supergirl's life.
Yeah.
That
she becomes Power Girl.
Yeah, that was their version of pre-Power Girl, basically, because that's the Power Girl outfit without the cape.
Yep. And the reason she doesn't have a symbol on her chest is because she's not like them.
Yep, bro. What's her name? Karen Starr, from was it Earth 2 or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. The reason why she doesn't have a S at all is because she's not.
She did that herself electively because she's like, I'm not like you guys.
That's also not her family too.
Yeah.
Because remember the Superman symbol is technically
House of El.
Yeah, the House of El. She's not from
the House.
She's from the House of El, but she's a cousin. I think she has a different symbol or something like that.
Okay. But she just uses.
I would also love to see them do the fighting styles. The Kryptonian fucking yeah. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But back to the story. Mr. fucking Terrific. Please give him the star treatment. I want to see him be a decathlon. I want to see him be super fucking smart. I like the fight scene when he put Lois in the fucking I was like, this is about to be goofy. And then they slowly ramped it up throughout the there's a climb during the fight scene where it starts it tightens up so quickly. And I fucking loved it. It's an evil bait and switch. James Gunn knows what the fuck he's doing.
I cannot fucking wait to watch it again, man. I cannot wait.
Well, I'll say this. Mr. Terrific operated on the same wavelength that we'd expect someone of high intellect and absolute technical aptitude to be like.
Yes.
And it gave me shades of Batman. I don't understand if y'all don't get that, but it gave me shades of Batman. Like the way he was so, he knew out of the Justice Gang that he had to be divergent. Like, yep. I can't.
He was locked in all the time.
You know what I'm saying? He understood in a way like they didn't. And he was like, all right.
There was more of I see what you're saying. There was more of a sense of urgency with him.
Yeah, if he didn't move, nothing was going to happen.
Yeah.
He had to, this is the reason, anything worked. if Mr. Terrific didn't go out there to initiate that destruction of that site on the beach, on the sand, wherever the desert was, whatever the case may be, he murdered. He just wrecked the house. And that had to happen for the rest of the movie to happen. If not that, it's a wrap. But the tenor and the tone of Mr. Terrific reminded me of like the way their relationship even matched, like the way that matriculated throughout the course of the movie. And if you're familiar with the book, right? If you're familiar with the book, you understand that Mr. Terrific has an understanding of Clark or Superman. You know what I'm saying? So they're familiar with one another, even if one of them may have like an ambivalent, like Mr. Terrific is always suspicious of everybody.
Yeah.
So, and that's Batman-esque. Like it's just Batman-esque.
I did kind of wince when they did the whole garage scene thing. It was like the little humor bit, like you got all this high tech.
I loved it, and then this motherfucker could kill you. You just can't fix his garage door, my nigga.
I'm like, I feel like that was a bit of misplaced humor. Like it was like y'all didn't have to do that. Like,
Gunn said, "You gonna give me something."
That's literally all it was. It was just James Gunn. Like,
I'm gonna give you 30 seconds of this shit rising.
Yeah, I hated that. But I will say, other than that,
Lois jabbed them though. Lois ain't let that shit go. She told the viewers, "I got your back, my niggas."
Yeah.
You mean to tell me, my brother, you could build a spacecraft, my nigga, and you can't get this garage door to just slide the fuck up? She said it, man. She spoke everybody's. She's my spirit animal. Don't disrespect the Wonder.
No hate to her. No hate to her. I'm talking about the implications.
I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, like I just don't. I didn't like that because this is just a small thing for me. Y'all don't have to just take a jab every time to just take the black superhero down a notch. Y'all can let him shine. Y'all can let him have his thing. Like y'all can let him have working things and not have like a fire alarm go off in the like the chirp in the background or him having some bummy technology or something like that. You can do that.
I respect what you're saying. I respect what you're saying. Like
to be fair to James Gunn, other than that small moment, we got most of that. We got respect for Mr. Terrific. That was just a small pet peeve.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with being critical of any moment with Mr. Terrific, but we can all agree that his portrayal is respectful.
Yeah,
actually
most definitely
above board. So and to double down on what you said, Wonder, I like to say that you needed to give Mr. Terrific an air of imperfection, even in that door scene. You wanna know why? Because this motherfucker was on top of everything. I couldn't stand this nigga. Like,
what's wrong with that? Yeah. That's the thing that makes Terrific what he is, though.
He's terrific. Listen, but that's why the door thing was necessary in an artistic standpoint. Like, if we had a person that was on top of every crisis and he couldn't work a toaster, we wouldn't be talking about a goddamn toaster. You know what I'm saying? And that's Mr. Terrific. This motherfucker made these robots that he sign languages to do shit for him.
But he can't fix his garage door. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it.
I'm just saying. I get it. I'm just saying the man ain't got time.
I get it. Look, I get it. If you just need everybody to have some small imperfection to feel better, I get it. But like I said, it just don't make sense. But it's a small gripe.
No, I get it. I get it. Yeah, we can agree to disagree on that one thing, but we all know it was liberties taken.
Batman ain't got no slow garage door. That's all I'm saying.
You want to know why Batman ain't got no slow garage door? Because he's insane. That's why.
Mr. Terrific ain't. You forget this is the dude who ran the Batman. Bro, this is the man who ran the Watchtower as a human. The only other one to do that is John Jones, and you know what kind of freak he is.
No, all I'll say is that Batman is meticulous in a way that would make Mr. Terrific look ordinary. That's all I'll say. And we all know the detective, the greatest one on earth. Like, you know what I'm talking about? It's just they're both filthy fucking rich people. It's just that Mr. Terrific functions on a more scientific level, and Bruce is more like a methodical person. Bruce just thinks about killing things, like dead. And I'm not talking about like he's a murderer. I just think that Bruce figures out ways to do things to make himself efficient in a way. This is different than Terrific, because Terrific is a true blue scientist, and Bruce isn't.
That's fair. I can accept that.
But
other than Mr. Terrific and Guy Gardner, the only other side character that really spoke to me was, well, I take that back. Eve was funny as shit. That whole sidebar with him, with Jimmy and Eve, fucking what did he call her? Fucking something mutant toes.
Feet. Something feet.
Mutant feet.
Mutant toes. That was her name.
Mutant toes. Yo, yeah, he couldn't date her because of that. That's how I feel him though. He can't be looking at his feet.
But bro, when she got free, and the first thing she did was jump on this man with her whole body, and he was like, you know what, this ain't so bad.
Yeah, so I can get past them toes.
I saw that.
But you know what I fuck with though is that Jimmy is seen as completely ordinary, and Lois is like, yo, how is it that these chicks around here be all over you? I loved it. Like it made Jimmy seem like a man of mystery or something.
I love the fact that Jimmy had an actual role in this beyond Superman's sidekick or having a little fucking watch to call Superman or something. And also, this is another thing to add to the whole Lois Lane thing. I love Lois Lane. I love Dana Delaney's Lois Lane, the Lois Lane from Superman the animated series. She's also a character I love to hate, because I cannot stand when you have regular civilian ass characters put themselves in danger for dumbass reasons. So I have a love-hate relationship with Lois. I respect her, but like I will grip my teeth and love her.
She jumped out buildings before, ain't she?
Yeah, yes. Knowingly. She did a stunt where she went out, she got a story. She left Jimmy on the docks. She went out on a boat with these criminals, knowing that Superman was out there somewhere, and let them throw her off so she could scream and get caught by Superman. He could deal with the situation because she legally couldn't touch them.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
So
yeah.
Scoop. Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, you could have been killed. They could have just shot you before they threw you overboard, and Superman would have never known. Like that's dangerous. So
it isn't.
So at this, like, not. I get what you want to say, but at the end of the day, you got to think about it. You have to be realistic. Like, come on. I know if I'm a regular civilian, I'm a fucking die. But this Lois Lane didn't do that. This Lois Lane was at both witty, sharp. Like she was like sharp with the fucking quips, but she was also caring. She was kind. She was even-handed.
I thought casting was pretty fucking spot on for this movie.
Good.
Bro. I got a question for both of y'all.
Okay.
I have two questions. Have you guys gotten through the book?
Yeah.
Okay. So every character that you were introduced to in the book that was also in the movie, did they match?
Honestly, I don't remember. I kind of put the book out of my mind. I didn't necessarily care for it.
Okay, respect, though. Respect. I get that.
The one I was looking out for was Otis.
Yes, I was looking out for Otis. Yes. Good God.
They made Otis seem really stupid in the book, and he was actually very, good at his job in the movie.
He looked like he could do things.
And he did things. He was in charge of everything.
Ooh, my representation, motherfucking. I'm gonna speak up for him. Where is motherfucking Mercy?
Mercy.
I need the baddest bitch ever to assist a man ever. Mercy was Lex Luthor's personal assistant and bodyguard. She later on got upgrades, like cybernetic upgrades and shit.
I know you're talking about. She was his assistant.
Gene Hackman. Driver.
Gene Hackman had her, and she caught feelings, right? The same girl in the movie.
Motherfucking Mercy.
Right here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she. That'll probably happen when he gets back.
I think
the thing
so
is,
too.
because remember, it's called Luthor Corp.
I do remember her. I don't remember her name, but I do remember her. So
yeah,
I think Gunn should put her in there.
Also, the fact that old girl became the engineer became. Did I not call that shit? By the way,
engineer became
Livewire.
I don't know the character.
Oh, Livewire.
She's living in electricity.
Okay. Yes, I do know the character.
Yes. So she's in there. She was the that was the engineer girl who was absorbing all the shit and whatnot, absorbing all the energy.
Okay. The nanobot.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember her though. She was
yeah. Hey. So in canon, she's a radio host.
Yeah.
And obviously
minor bad guy.
Yeah. I actually like her character in the continuity, but I'm not mad at what they did with the
engineer to Livewire.
Yeah, that wasn't horrible. Leslie Willis, that was her name.
But I wonder though, if that's what is the engineer Livewire? Because I don't. Did she become?
Or is it somebody else?
Because I don't think the engineer is someone that's comprised of nanobots.
Yeah, but
did she just get electrocuted?
She absorbed something.
She absorbed all of the information.
The Krypton information.
Yeah, the information.
Did they? Yeah. She fought Mr. Terrific.
And he crushed her. But it's cool. Like Luthor Corp is, and click on Luthor Corp. Luthor Corp, I want that to be. It's right here by Open Buy where Superman escaped. Yeah, right there, Luthor Corp. I want people to understand something. When it's called Luthor Corp, that means it's owned by Lex Luthor's father. Luthor Corp owns Lex Corp. You understand? So I want everybody to understand. It says Lex Luthor here. I see it says Lex Luthor here, but
that in the DCEU. They might not introduce Lionel Luthor at all.
They should.
I don't think they will. I think it's been too long.
I think
by this point he'd be dead. He killed his dad when he was young, and took it over. Remember?
But this is I don't know what liberties they're taking with Lex, as far as.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say if they're not gonna do Superman's backstory like that, they're probably not gonna do Lex's backstory like that.
Universe, so
but
this won't have to.
Yeah, like we it's hard to tell what they're gonna do with Lex because the thing is they gave us like evil Tony Stark and he went to jail.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They locked that motherfucker up.
You know what I'm saying? So what I'm thinking is, in order to bring him back into the fold, you need his father. His father needs to have.
Oh yeah, they just locked him up. So who's gonna run Luthor Corp?
Yeah, you're right.
And it's called Luthor Corp, bro.
And listen, and if there's one thing that DC loves, it's fucking Lex wrenching control back from his fucking father. That's a story I've seen plenty of times.
100%.
And that was the main thing that I remember, to be perfectly honest, I remember in Smallville, we're like, damn, this is lasting too long. Just kill the motherfucker, please, so we can move on to something else with this whole corporation takeover shit.
Playing with his dad like that.
Then, I was ready for Superman to fly, though, not being able to peep that fucking it won't ever gonna happen.
Unless he had that suit on.
Because we didn't have Google back then. I couldn't Google search or whatever. Because if I had read some article that fucking Tom Welling said I'm never gonna put the suit on and I'm never gonna fly, I would have been like,
"Oh, it's some bullshit."
What the fuck? And then I got hopes because you know how they got a fucking around it. The motherfucker when he was affected by the Red Rock and he was a different person. He was the Blur and he was dressing all black. He would fly then. But that's different because it's not Superman. He's a blur affected by the different.
I'm gonna be real with y'all.
Anyway.
I'm be real with y'all. Y'all let CW play with y'all too much.
Well, you don't have a choice back then.
Man,
I didn't watch none of that shit.
Come on,
watching it, yeah.
Come on, YN. Come on, YN.
Right now, now we got
Come on, YN.
to change things. Back then,
damn, YN, you can't hit me like that. He called us old just now, Saint.
This is what you had. I heard. I'm trying to ignore
he called us old.
I'm trying to ignore it. This is what you have. That's it. There's no writing the editor. It's already out. It's already done. Now
I was there. I was there.
He said, "Unk's not included."
I remember the media freaks. I remember the freak of the week. I remember Pete when he got infected with the kryptonite and shit. Man. I remember that bum ass dark side they tried to do. I remember I had friends that were watching.
Chet Jackson appearance, rest in peace.
He said he got black friends. He said I got friends that was watching.
Yeah, I had friends that were watching this shit. As soon as I heard CW and I watched like 3 episodes, like this is my mom's soap operas mixed with Superman.
Dang, you see what he called us?
Dude, listen.
But am I wrong though?
You know how I feel now?
Yeah, listen, I'll be an old woman any day. Tom Welling had my heart.
Watch the stories, man. Watch it.
I gotta see how old Jennifer Love Hewitt is.
Oh, we ain't gonna talk about the Whedonverse now. Hey, hold on now.
Party 5, baby.
Because Dawn was
she's 46, so she's older than us. Okay. Listen to this.
Party 5, baby.
So I remember calling my dad old as shit. This was probably like 10 years ago because he was watching shit like Ghost Whisperer and shit like that. Like, we were watching this fucking old ass. To him, these old ass soap operas, man. What are you doing watching this old ass ghost? Solving crimes with a ghost. You know she was in all these movies and shit like that. But look at us now. Y'all let the CW play with you. We had no choice. But yeah, CW play. Listen, the CW.
We just like any nigga watching Matlock. What?
Oh, bro.
Listen, I can't talk shit. Hey, listen,
we still gotta watch that too. I want to see that.
Solo. You know that they got a remake.
Yeah, I know. I gotta check it out.
And listen, I ain't not gonna lie to you. I fell off of it, and that's only because there's been a lot going on. We watch it all the time, and I haven't had time to just sit and watch. But the premise is pretty solid. It's a pretty solid show, but going into you gotta understand it's procedural.
Yeah.
There's a case of the week and a bad guy to take down, but I enjoyed it. That Criminal Minds. This new Criminal Minds season is fucking trash, but we'll talk about that offline.
I haven't watched any Criminal Minds, man. My oldest love that shit.
Seasons 1 through 17, absolutely fantastic. Season 18 is fucking trash. Period. I'll say it. But anyway,
you got to put
get
that
James
on
Gunn to direct the season of Criminal Minds, please. He can touch anything he want. He has my consent.
Don't do this at home, kids. If you're kids.
All right. Let's.
So, how'd y'all feel about the environment, Metropolis as a whole?
The city?
Yeah. How did you feel about the general feel of the movie? We talked about the characters, but how did you feel about the general feel of the movie? I thought
Metropolis was dope. I thought the introduction of the Fortress of Solitude and how that works, his bots, dope. I fucking enjoyed. You know what? Enjoy and pissed off. Who doesn't fucking notice an entire military operation on a fucking random beach outside of Metropolis?
Hey, don't do that. You're making sense. Don't do that.
Like that did irk me because
y'all seem to know
a whole lot going on except for what's right underneath your noses.
Because don't do that. Because
I hate
anybody would
have noticed that. Say because you gotta let these people know you're ex-military.
Okay.
Nah.
That was plain. Because the thing is, your anger has to have context. I'm sorry if you don't want to know.
None of that stuff would be.
I'm not ex-military, and I have the same question because that just takes common sense. There's millions of people moving in and out of Metropolis at any given time. You can't,
Yeah,
bro. Even in the cartoon, fucking laundry delivery drivers and like waste disposal men had run up on Lex's operation before. Like that was crazy.
It wasn't on a remote beach
Island, and no, it was
it was on
the
take
biggest
this exit and go
the
to
beach on the biggest city in the planet.
Lex
or
Luthor got
America.
fucking bodyguards and fucking dudes in fucking armored suits with jetpacks standing perimeter on a public beach. And ain't nobody saying shit to Luthor.
also
Y'all didn't see. First though,
But time out, Saint. I gotta interrupt, bro. You forget that at the time, this is the
was
same
it cloaked?
motherfucker that
No, Mr. Terrific found it. It wasn't close.
No, it wasn't close. It wasn't close. But Mr. Terrific had surveillance on Clark in his bloodstream, so he had him tracked. He had him tracked.
he said he did to everybody, which I can believe. That was more of a question thing.
When Clark, like when that stuff like kill Clark, not kill Clark. When Clark's like, I assume his blood, it would hit a corner and break or something.
Nah.
It's harder.
Nah.
right,
It's subatomic shit, man. We talking about some nano shit, right? But
no, what really got me
Also,
was
go ahead.
when he ran up to the government, was like, yeah, I fucking did all this shit with splicing DNA with the engineer and shit like that, and nobody looked at him like, motherfucker, what?
But you wanna know why? The thing is,
you know why? Because no one did anything. Because they ignored when he built a whole fucking floating ship office in the middle of the fucking metropolis. No one saw them putting jetpacks on his fucking
his building.
office. The motherfucker broke and flew away. Imagine being a city planner standing up from the street being like,
This motherfucker.
this was the fucking premise for this.
Well, but here's the thing. That becomes immediately obvious. You knew something like this was going to happen. You planned for this. That was the backup plan.
If I was in Metropolis and I saw Luthor Court break apart and fly away, fuck Luthor.
Yeah, you planned this.
But hold on. Let's keep it deep,
yes.
Let's keep it 100. Like in the movie, if we're talking about world building, metahumans have been around already on record.
Yeah.
Part of society for 300 years prior to 2025. You understand? So that means that at least since the year 1700, Samad, or 60 or whatever, like, you know what I mean? I ain't a mathematician.
Okay, so him having an office that fly away in a world full of metal.
Nah, fuck the office. I mean the nanobot body having girl is not strange. Because
it's not strange that she has the powers. It's strange that he did that to her. What I'm talking about, because it's government experimentation that Lex doesn't do. Lex does robotics. Everything he was showing the government at that point was outside of his purview, because he should not have been mixing fucking organic and inorganic parts like that. And like that is radical. What he did is something that Star Labs wasn't doing.
But I'll tell you this: if you notice it in the movie, and we could revisit this, we could watch it together online during the stream. If you notice, right, when
I got a surprise for you after this.
All right. So if you notice, right, when Lex introduces the topic, right, he says that she donated her body, that she volunteered.
That don't mean shit to the government. Look,
but it does.
It does. It don't, because Amanda Waller, Cadmus, Eiling, Sam Lane.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you why. Because when you're in the military, you're a volunteer.
Absolutely, but she's not military. She's civilian.
No, but the thing is, they're having that conversation in the Pentagon. You know what I mean?
But it don't matter, because Lex ain't military. Lex is a civilian.
But Lex is like Elon Musk is. He is the sole proprietor of several government contracts.
Yeah, and that still doesn't entitlement. How often do Maxwell Lord, Amanda Waller, and Wade Eiling butt heads? Well, not Wade Eiling, because Wade Eiling is secretly in fucking his pocket. But still, it didn't. I get what Gunn was trying to do.
I'm playing devil's advocate. You know,
Maxwell Lord like Luthor, they're just separate.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're different, because he has his own like little Avengers Justice game.
Yeah, he technically is more of like an anti-hero, type thing. He's been a supervillain before, but he's also helped the Justice League. In the continuity, he helped form the Justice Society International.
Yeah,
like he was basically
to rival Justice League.
Yeah, because he was the benefactor basically.
He's not necessarily a bad person.
Also, well, he became a kind of a bad person later on because in Infinite Crisis, he was up to some fuck shit, and Wonder Woman killed his ass on live TV. She turned his head backwards.
Yo,
yeah, it split that incident split the Justice League. Like they
she killed him. Why?
The Trinity was fucked after that.
Yeah, because he was up to. I can't remember exactly what he did, but he was up to some fuck shit.
And the writers liked breaking up the Justice League, specifically specifically the trio, because they're so aligned.
They're three parts.
Yeah,
of
go
the
ahead,
table, basically. Yeah, they're three legs. It's so nice.
The Holy Trinity, baby. You got Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. The only way. The one thing that breaks them apart is if they kill somebody, because Superman ain't down with that.
Exactly.
Batman and Superman ain't down with that.
But Wonder Woman is a warrior, and she's from a warrior culture.
But Wonder Woman, she's been around since been around. You dig me?
Yeah.
So she like, I'm gonna take my old ass and murder a nigga. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm gonna twist his head right round. I saw it.
Actually, that's when we got Sword and Shield Wonder Woman, because after that she started walking around like a fucking warrior. Up until that point, she only had the lasso and shit.
The lasso. But I love Wonder Woman, and this is why it's important for James Gunn to be careful with the way he does the dynamic with the Trinity, because in some instances Superman is in love with Wonder Woman. They did that specifically hard as fuck in New 52. I didn't really like that shit.
Yeah, nobody was a fan of that. I mean, don't get me wrong, the pairing is there. Like, I love that in Kingdom
It's
Come.
a great dynamic. He's a fucking god. She's a goddess.
Yeah. But works. as a fan
for
of like
storytelling,
the continuity, nah. The main continuity, it doesn't. It's Lois Lane and Superman.
I love Superwoman. Like when Lois gets Zod's powers. I love that shit.
I love when she gets the suit. Later on, her and her fucking sister get the suits.
Lois' sister?
Yeah, Lois's sister gets a suit later on. It's like a little hood with a little white outfit. It's super clean.
But I just like that. Like,
so Lois becomes Superwoman.
Yeah, it's some accident that gives her Zod's powers, but because she's genetically human, her powers are limited. She can burn herself out, sort of thing, or burn the powers out, or something like that. I ended up downloading I should say that shit. All right. I ended up being able to view these things at my leisure through digital format, and I ended up being able to peruse it. But yeah, like I'm hoping that James Gunn.
Lois' sister got powers also.
Yeah, Lucy, I want to say. Yeah, Lucy became Superwoman.
Oh, yeah, okay. I know at some point, I'm not past
her. If I remember correct, her outfit was fucking clean too.
Yeah. There you go, Lucy.
Well, y'all got it. Oh, no, sorry, I was looking around. Yep, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
What was that? What was that? 35 or some shit like that?
Yeah, because Lois Lane.
Yeah, I want to say that was like Supergirl 35 or something. And that suit was fucking clean, bro.
Mm-hmm. They go Superwoman right there, Superwoman Prime.
Also, you got the different variations of Supergirl too, because you had the android, you had Cindy Matrix.
That's the suit right there.
You had the black-haired Supergirl, which is my favorite, the one that looked kind of like Buttercup from fucking Powerpuff Girls. I think her name was type in Cir L, CIR dash
Cir L.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Has she ever been in
not in any animator or anything like that?
But she's a Supergirl.
Man, that's so much potential with the Superman universe alone.
Yeah, I think that they should go with a storyline where Superwoman is Lois Lane. That would be fantastic because in the current storyline that they got going on, her powers burn out.
Supergirls?
No, Superwoman. Lois Lane, Superwoman. She loses her power because she burns them out. Again, like you can't give a human Kryptonians powers, and that's exactly what happened to her. She burns out, or whatever the case may be. I feel like James Gunn could fucking eat off that shit because it would give her character an actual hero arc in his universe. I think that should fucking eat. And then, she could have Connor, at the end of all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I would love to see. Okay, I'm a huge fan of Young Justice. I would love to see them do the Cadmus storyline and have the Superboy being cloned as part of Cadmus, as like that. I forget those weird cloned people that they used, and mix it with Lex's DNA to make the Superboy. I would love to see that. I would also love to see Matrix because she was fucking cool.
I think that they're gonna play those storylines by ear. Remember, we're dealing with All-Star Superman.
Yeah.
So
the black and white Superman with the short hair. God, that was one of the coldest fucking outfits. That's from Batman Beyond. Yeah. That was the Starro Superman.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to explore. I think that we as fans, we can move really quick. Because, I'm over here talking about Superwoman. Superwoman happens like fucking so deep into their relationship already. Like they married and shit.
Also,
you know what I mean?
For a minute, did anybody catch the fucking the cameo by Mr. Mxyzptlk?
Where?
Kill Tipsy's him. Oh, with the nymph, the dimensional nymph.
Yeah, the dimensional imp. That's what that was. They were fighting Mr. Mxyzptlk. I forget how to say his name.
Kill Tipsy's him.
Yes.
It's
just a dimensional imp. Yeah.
Or Mxyzptlk.
Yeah, Mxyzptlk. That's what I was thinking of.
You see me? Yeah, listen, I'm a fan. If you ain't know, I'm a fan.
President Superman.
I
didn't know that was a thing.
Kill Tipsy's him has been with me, Wonder, since I was fucking a boy. I was like, yo, I'm going to have a conversation with somebody one day. It's going to ask me if I know how to say this motherfucking name. It happened tonight, y'all. It happened tonight. Motherfucking Wonder asked me, Kill Tipsy's him or Mxyzptlk, and I said it. My man. Wonder, you was here.
I also need somebody to make a storyline where Bat Imp and him meet up and fucking, because they're both fucking dimensional imps and shit. And I would love to see Batmite. That would be cool. But
honestly,
say you looked him up.
No, I looked up President Superman.
Oh, yeah.
Kal-El is a Superman of Earth 23. His civilian identity is Calvin Ellis, President of the United States of America.
You talking about Calvin Ellis?
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, that's Barack Obama as president.
Yeah.
And Superman.
I never heard of it, but that's so many Supermen. That's crazy.
Yeah. Calvin Ellis is dope though. Out of all of the alternate Supermen, he's pretty cool. Not just because he's black, is that he's actually Clark Kent with, it's Clark Kent with a different upgrade sort of thing. Sort of like Red Sun Superman. Anyway.
Oh, okay. I would, also love just a completely off topic, like as they call it, a Bat Corpse or the Bat Family.
Oh, bro.
The one when he has
the Bat Family.
It's about Batman Inc.
Batman Inc. When he has all the different Batmans in all the different countries and shit like that.
Yeah.
Okay, we need to read all that. We need to read that and converse. But okay, Superman.
Before we get too into, okay, go ahead. Son.
So, we gotta wrap under 2, so that way we can get the AI images, the clips. So let's see. I don't think we said too many bad things about this movie. James Gunn has
we're brats. I think we're spoiled.
Well, no,
he did
well.
Hey,
hold on.
We're bad children.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Look,
we're bad children.
Even Henry Cavill said this. We are not toxic or bad just because we want to see what the fuck we want to see. We're the fans. Without us, what the fuck would they have?
Let me tell you something, bro. You're right. You're absolutely fucking right. And I'm not going to argue with that.
Yeah, we are not like.
I want to see what I want to see. I wanted to see my Batman and my Superman. First of all, I wanted to see my Superman lift a building. And I also wanted to see him get his ass whooped.
He did hold one up for a little bit.
Yeah, you know what I loved about the physics of the way they used him is that he held the part of the building that was actually falling. The rest of it could fuck up. The rest of it could fuck off. This shit is not gonna fall on you. You know what I mean?
To the Zack Snyder fans out there, I'm talking to you personally. For
all 8 of them?
Yeah, all 8 of them. 7 of them now, because I know at least one of them converted.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
So to the 7 remaining Snyder fans, all that ruckus y'all made about him holding up that monster's foot and then immediately getting squished, can fuck off. That whole fucking scene was rooted in comics. Like you could even see right when he started to get pushed into the ground, that because Superman is so strong and fucking solid, it was pressing him into the ground vertically.
Yeah, everything moved out of the way. So
he only got whumped because he was moving.
It's because the concrete got Clarked. You know what I'm saying?
He lost his fucking he lost his fucking footing. Because I remember hearing about this. It's like, oh, it's not because he gets squished. Shut up. I knew the argument was done to begin with, but seeing it took it to a whole nother level. Shut up. The man did good. The man did very good.
He did that. Said,
I'm goddamn wonder.
What are we rating?
Oh, I give it a solid 9.
9.
A solid 9.
I'm gonna be bilingual with it. You know, because these niggas, they from around the way. Nueve.
Yeah. So
with that bitch.
As far as we're concerned, you know, in the grand scheme of movies that aren't centers, it's a solid 9. So
we are all in agreement here.
Yeah, I ain't a conspiracy theorist, but motherfuckers be talking about like motherfuckers putting the eye on this shit. Yeah. It's a 9, y'all.
What's that? Rockefeller? Is that The Rock?
It's The Rock, but it's a 9. But it's a 9. I want the conspiracy theorists to be out there.
Let me stop for some cultists show up at our doors because we both hit the secret message.
I still listen to Reasonable Doubt.
All right. Do we have any last words or any hopes for the future?
Look up.
Yeah. The only thing I will say,
hey buddy,
I know James Gunn's bag is not necessarily Batman, and he has a hard time getting around the character just because of his own personal.
He ain't got enough weed, man.
I hope
James
they
Gunn
get some.
doesn't?
Yeah.
Well, he will be able to afford enough after this. Let's see what the box office say. Keep going, Wonder. I'm checking the box office.
I will say I hope they get somebody that will do him justice. One of the biggest things about Batman that I don't like that everybody keeps trying to do is to make him overly dark and emo to the point where it's almost laughable. They disregard the reason for his serious nature. They disregard they take away the stakes, but they want to keep the serious nature and then make fun of it. It's like, no, those two things are not mutually exclusive.
Wonder, can I add to that?
Oh, go ahead.
All right, so you know who had a dark and tortured past. I think that people should take a look at this one character, the iteration of this character, because you know I love the portrayal of this one character, and he had a tortured past, very dark, and it's Blade. if you look at Blade, right? Blade is a tortured character, but you don't see him through that lens unless somebody's specifically trying to mention his mother.
Mhm.
You don't see the human in him. He's just an animal. You know what I mean? You know something's up with the guy, but you don't know why until like that. In certain scenes, people ask him about this, about his mother, or you know what I mean? Like other than that, he's a machine, and I feel like I want to be able to see a Batman through that lens. Unless you broach the topic of mom and dad, Alfred, or anything in that lens, Batman shouldn't be so fucking emo. You understand?
Yeah, exactly. He's more taciturn than anything else. That Batman is straight,
like
no jokes,
stoic.
He's there for the mission. And if you ain't got some shit going on, and you turn around, Batman's gone. Batman's doing something in Gotham.
Stoic person. He's a father. At the end of the day, like Batman's a dad. That's why he got Robins and shit like that. You know what I mean? He ain't got no time to be crying about certain shit. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm glad you brought that up because that's a big thing that people don't get about Batman. So it's like usually when Batman helps out the Justice League and stuff like that, he don't be on no type of playtime because it's like, look, y'all either get y'all shit together or I'm going back to Gotham because I got shit going on that needs doing, and y'all and we need to hurry the fuck up. Like, what are y'all talking about? Darkseid is on his way here. There's a boom tube in Star City right now that can't nobody close. Why are we sitting here deliberating about who's gonna send what? Send the whole force out there. Let's get this shit done so I can go back to Gotham and deal with whatever the fuck Joker's got going on. Yeah, before he frees every fucking body from Arkham and I have to deal with all that shit. Can we keep this shit moving, please? That's the Batman we need.
Yes.
Not this fucking, you're not my dad, Alfred, or where is she? Like, we don't need that shit.
Where's the trigger?
Where's the trigger? Yeah.
You want to give it to an unnecessary.
Taciturn, quiet Batman. That's all we need.
I feel you on that one. Batman is going to be hard for me and you to swallow. Wonder. Pause. No, did he? Because did he do it? I don't know.
Oh, did he did it? Did he damn sure did it?
Did he do it? You're muted, Saint, and that's beautiful.
217 million box office.
Oh, I'm about to say 200 victims. What? Okay.
Wow, $217 million.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Baby,
domestic or international?
I think
that's domestic.
That's domestic or international?
That's domestic.
Oh, that's crazy. That's probably
Daniel made his money back the first weekend.
Yeah, it's about to make his money back.
Yeah, it took 250 to make, I think, right?
255.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone.
It's
gonna be easy.
By Tuesday, he'll have his money back.
I take that back. Domestic is 122.
Oh, okay.
Worldwide is 217.
Yeah, by Tuesday,
it's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
No, by the end of this weekend, I done bought $200 worth of tickets, bro.
Shit, yeah, I plan to go see it again. A bunch of other people say I ain't worried about it. So
wonder, I bought $208 worth of tickets, my nigga.
We love you, Gun.
I love you, Gun.
I
love you, Gun.
I think that's
me, nigga. I'm so low. No ring on my finger.
Great place to end it with praise. Thank you for that movie. We are looking forward to the future. We know that they're throwing all this money at you, telling you that you can do whatever you want. Just chill out. Don't let it go to your head.
Keep that spiky haircut.
Don't let the gun jam, James.
Yo, I know when he get white braids, it's gonna be a wrap. Cause he done gave us Mr. Terrific, nigga. We ain't gonna let that go.
Thank you.
He done gave us Terrific. Fair play.
Watching.
You could be. He didn't give us Terrific, y'all. And he respect Black History Month. He gave us Terrific.
And Mr. Terrific. I'm excited to see more.
He done beat up the government.
I saw this fucking thing that was so fucking sad that the actor that plays Mr. Terrific was like he was so upset when they killed Darwood and X-Men. They promised him that they were gonna bring it back, but he knew that when they didn't call him back for X-Men 97, he knew better. I was like, damn. Yeah. But you know what?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That's some bullshit.
DC got him better. So hey, DC appreciate you more.
Yo, 100%. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. His portrayal of Mr. Terrific was gold.
I agree.
I ain't gonna lie. There was a need for someone to be at the top of their game and be a type of counterpart. Like Guy Gardner was as powerful as Superman in the movie, pound for pound, with his ring. If you saw, Mr. Terrific was the smartest person in the room at all times. So you had a gang of the same shit. Like there was such beautiful balance, and I hope that they continue it 100%. First of all, you can't have Mr. Terrific and Batman in the same room. That shit ain't gonna work. Don't do that shit. Ever, James. I'm trying to tell you that. Because Terrific is beautiful. And Batman will crush him. I'm just trying to say that shit right now. Don't have them in the same room.
Don't let the gun jam, James.
No.
That's all I'm saying. Don't let the gun jam.
Yeah, and the thing is, they gotta agree. Mr. Terrific and Batman gotta agree. It's just the way he is, man. At any rate, man, James Gunn, you get a 21 gun salute. I don't know what to call it, man.
Thank you for everything, man. We appreciate it. We're looking forward to your work.
It's scary how good this was, bro.
It really is. Let's see. I think that's it. Solo doesn't have any links yet. Please feel free to drop by and check out Wonder's Threadless and grab a couple of his shirts and his TikToks. Please check out the links and stuff like that to follow it.
Just dropped a new Warhammer video today.
Yeah, I'm not trying to usurp Superman. My new name gonna be Mid Blue because I don't want to be Big Blue.
Medium Blue.
Mid Blue.
Thank y'all for everything, and as always,
don't forget to have fun. Peace.
Hey man, give the drummer some. You gotta give the drummer some.
Give the drummer some. Y'all take care. Later.
Then I say something.
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out. I'm gonna get something.